The folks who work out of the West Douglas County Fire Protection District carry a big responsibility.
My first urge to be a part of the department was to save my own home when there's wildfire.
It's a big responsibility for an all-volunteer team, juggling day jobs, families, and emergencies.
Let's go do it.
Thomas Jordan was 26 years Air Force and an American Airlines pilot.
I just retired 11 days ago.
It's really rewarding.
Alex Horn owns his own mortgage company. Their fellow firefighters are carpenters, engineers, and architects.
When I'm home, it's really fighting the department and my wife because she wants me there as much as possible. And when you just put the steak on the grill, the horn goes off.
They've missed work events with their kids and family gatherings to be there when someone calls 911.
In the last 10 years, we've had a few fires up the canyon, structure fires and wildland fires.
These firefighters know they are making these sacrifices, but are not sure what they're giving up when they put their gear on.
I wouldn't want John here going out on a wildland fire with holes in his PPE.
The coat and the pants and the helmet is about 2001.
The two major things that kill firefighters is heart attack and cancer.
The gear they have now is heavy and it's hard to clean off toxic materials.
This is the bunker gear.
The new gear should address both of those problems, funded through legislation passed this year.
They're a little thicker, a little heavier.
Upwards of 70% of the firefighters in Colorado are volunteers working with agencies that don't have the budget to cover all of their needs. And as the state started visiting trainings, they were terrified of what they saw.
And to think that their health and their safety could be compromised due to the age of the equipment they're using is terrifying.
It can change the way they respond, whether a rescue is realistic, and how to tackle a house fire.
Certainly, I hope it extends my life.
Their families are hoping for the same too.
It's nerve-wracking to think, well, what if he loses oxygen?
Families and firefighters alike are sharing that relief, knowing regardless, their commitment to their community would stay the same.
It's going to help us to be better at what we do.
And that's particularly telling because the state got $17 million worth of requests for new gear from volunteer firefighters with only $5 million to give. So they did reach 84 agencies. $200,000 of that is going towards West Douglas. There is another piece of legislation already setting aside another $10 million over the next 2 years to go towards that gear. But at this point, they're just trying to catch up with what everybody needs.
I imagine if they're only getting a small portion of the money that they asked for, they're not going out and getting like the Gucci fire gear.
No. I mean, we're not even talking top of the line or anything like that. We're just talking the standard stuff that meets that safety standard for these firefighters. And I think it's important to remember that a lot of times these volunteers are the first ones on the scene based off of where they live. And we're talking about the big fires we've seen here in the state.
Yep, and not just in rural Colorado. That's what folks need to remember, not just rural Colorado. All right, Anusha, thank you.